I think just naming things for what they are and just demystifying and like removing shame around things like Leslie was saying, just let's call things what they are, the clitoris, the vulva, the vagina. I think it just connects us with the biology. And then if it connects us, we probably have got the intellectual curiosity to go and research it. And then if we can research it, then we can find like the right therapeutics and diagnostics to treat people that are suffering from conditions. So I think it was just fantastic energy and good to bring a little bit of provocation to the stage.
I'm going to ask you a very health Europe-centric one now.
Yep.
Kearney have been our women's health partner from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's, well, how do you phrase this? Health gives sessions like the one that you've just been part of, space on the main stage. How do you think the ecosystem would be different if we talked about these topics more generally, more widely?
I think Health Europe is just such a fundamental stage to bring together all parts of the ecosystem together, but do it in a way that it doesn't feel onerous, serious. You guys do it in a way that it just brings like joy. I think this is like my conference home. I come here pumped, like full of energy, knowing that I'm going to connect with people that are like just very invested in making things happen and they don't take themselves too seriously. And I think that's really when we see some progress. If we just are too serious about some of these topics, then we stay in our silos. If we really connect as humans and just lower the barriers of relating to each other, which I think you guys do so beautifully, so much more can happen. So exciting for us to continue on this journey on women's health that we've been on for the last 3 years. We're partnering with Microsoft. We've part of the Shift, the BBC series as well. So it's all going to be about raising awareness and just getting really practical on standing up some tangible programs and projects around endometriosis, around menopause, and around R&D and cardiovascular health. And also starting to tap into the conversation of healthy longevity. There's so much more that we can do to drive prevention into our system so that we make sure that as the population gets older, we can actually afford to have healthy, longer lives. Invest in prevention. Please, please, please invest in prevention. If there was one thing from the clitoris session that I would like everybody to take away is to go back to your young families, to your young children, and make sure that you're educating them and teaching them to just talk about their body parts using the right words. As Leslie said, that's going to lower the chance that they're going to be sexually abused. And there couldn't be a more fundamental message than that.